Hello, good evening, students and cohorts at Colorado Technical University. As part of our discussion polls, I'm putting together a video of the change intervention process. As you can see, I'm in my back garden. Why is my garden so important? As any good farmer or a good gardener know, that change is essential in the growth of a garden. And there's 3 key reasons why. Balance, sustainability, and growth. And just like if any other intervention or change, those are 3 key things that you look for too as an OD. Thank you. Gave me the opportunity to understand and build relationships, understanding expectations. Also from staff, employees, shareholders. Everyone has a key component in understanding what are the expectations. What do we plan to bring to the future? Is this going to be a successful program? Why was the intervention needed? The transformative phase, or the transformative launch, is a very key role in the Burke's model. And the reason why I feel like these were key roles in the Burke model, working in government agencies, majority of the time you're either doing prevention or intervention. As part of the intervention is you react. So it's almost like something happens, you react. Working in Clark County with the state, those were pretty much, how our policies and procedures were based on the reaction of something happening or the reaction of a change that needs to be made. But with that reaction came plan. When you're working in a government agency and you're using this model, the Burke model, planning is essential. And the reason why I say planning is essential because you have to have some type of justification to give to leaders, to give to your employees, to give to stakeholders, to give to anyone that has a role that's in your program or that has a hand or financial responsibility within your program or department or organization, notice, or helping with the lines of communication. Scanning, understanding, observing, seeing where the links are, seeing where the missing links are very important. Why that is important? Because you don't want to go and start making changes and unnecessary changes in the organization. Many a times, working as a program director with Mississippi, and also working in various agencies in the state of Nevada, I worked in some organization where you be like, wow, does this really happen? Yes. Sometimes we become too spontaneous, too instant, too ready to make a change. And sometimes there's no changes that need to be made. But that comes with effective decision. Putting the right people in the right place to make competent decisions. Act. Once we have established we know there's a problem. There's an intervention that needs to take place. What tools and resources we can take for that intervention. Then you can act upon it. Why acting upon it if all these other 3 or other 3 components have been done? Because now you know where you need to start. Now you understand, okay, this is where we need to go. And yeah, sometimes there need to be little tweaks and little changes that needs to be made. But you can make them, as you go. Or you can open up the communications and make recommendations as part of your act. But the key part is communicate, understanding, knowing. What are the links? What intervention needs to be made? What are the purpose of this intervention? The change for need, the change process. And the final, and the last ending, which we all love is the final, the last ending, is the mutual trust, the separation. The last phase is the separation of the Burke's change model. Why is that important? At the end of the day, as an OD, as an employee, an employer, you don't want to leave knowing that this is the way you ended a relationship on a negative note. I hope and pray that, being an OD or being a person such as a leader in the field that I've worked in is to serve people, is to build a community of trust, or to have or establish some type of agreement that we're trying our best and we're trying to do the best that we can to make it great, or to fix the problems, or to implement an intervention that is needed. At the end of the day, as an OD, as a leader, my goal is to innovate and create. And in an organization of change or competition, that's what we strive for, is to be good or be our best. Want people to come, want to establish a relationship, have a mutual trust, have an agreement that we can all say, okay, we tried our best with the intervention. We tried our best that the change was successful. As part of the Burke Change model, I hope and pray that in the future that I can actually do step by step in each model and be successful. But to be realistic, in the society that we live in, companies are, some are leaving, some are staying, some are changing, and our goal is to, at least try to get these companies to stay, keep people's jobs. That's the hopeful part of being an OD or being a leader, is, that the people that we employ are expecting to have a job at the end of the day. So therefore, sometimes changes are need to be made. I'm not saying that all changes are great. Sometimes you have to let people go, or you have to let employers go, budget cuts and things, take place. But if we can do anything possible for intervention or become creative to save money and still keep people's jobs, that is the most satisfaction or gratification any leader that can get. And I think that's important into building mutual trust. As part of this assignment, I just went over the implementation of the change process and discussed to you why the decision on selecting this process of Burke change method as part of the change intervention. Like I said, working in government agencies have always been a key component of why I do the things, why I work and celebrate the employees and the companies that I have been blessed to be with. And hopefully this can be very informative and give my cohorts or my colleagues a kind of insight of who I am. Once again, my name is Shaquela Pointer, and I am in a doctoral program of organization developmental change. And this is part of my future goal, is to provide change, quality change, and professional change in organizations that is well needed. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to make many more, and I just hope you like it. Thank you.